Thanks for having me, you guys. So I'm Sofie, if you haven't met me yet, and I'm here from Boston. And despite having a background in painting and printmaking, I'm now studying what I like to call conceptual interaction design. So today I'm presenting a project I'm really excited about called the Perfect Human application. The application was inspired by a short film by Danish film director Jorgen Leth called The Perfect Human. Both the film and the application aim to critically examine the ideal or measures of perfection in contemporary society. In the film, Leth narrates examining the perfect human specimen of 1967. He begins by stating his researchable question. Here is the perfect human. How does such a number function? What kind of thing is it? He shows us how the perfect human looks. The perfect human is young, beautiful, well-dressed, they're a couple, and it being 1967, they're smokers. Then he asks, where is the perfect human? His test tube is the perfect room, a room that is boundless and radiant with light. Here are no boundaries. In this room, he records the perfect human functioning. There she is getting ready. He shows them walking, dancing, even making love. But most importantly, he shows them eating. And it is during this very delicious meal that the woman mysteriously disappears. This is the catalyst for the perfect human to begin a thread of existential questioning. He asks, why did you leave me? Why are you gone? Why is fortune so capricious? Why is joy so quickly done? And this is this aha moment in the film. Leth is acknowledging a universal attribute of human nature, the desire for companionship and the fear of dying alone. We, as humans, we need each other, not just for acceptance, but affirmation as well. Affirmation of our own existence as conscious, living individuals. So Leth isn't examining the perfect human to define perfection, but rather to understand what is the real concept of being human. With these themes in mind, I have updated his concepts in the Perfect Human application, turning his perfect room into the digital screen of our mobile devices, still boundless and radiant with light. Most importantly, the application reframes the question of how the perfect human integrates and copes with the fear of loneliness and desire for companionship in 2013. So, recently I attended a yoga class with my sister. And as we waited for class to begin, we lay extended on our mats. With her eyes still closed, she turned to me and she goes, I hate it, I feel so naked without my cell phone. I was just, really, like, we're still thinking this? But yeah, we're still thinking this. It's more pertinent than ever. And it's that nudity or loneliness of not having our cell phones by our sides, not having those contacts ready in our pockets. So this feeling and its irony, the companionship and comfort we receive from our inanimate objects. This is what Sherry Turkle so eloquently writes about in Alone Together. She explores and questions our relationships with technology and the repercussions of the intimacy we have with these devices. She writes, it used to be I have a feeling, I want to make a call, and now it's I want to have a feeling, I need to send a text. Her point is that we used to reach out to each other for assistance and companionship. But today, we can't experience a feeling without sharing it with others. So, while Leth's perfect human was defined by his recognition of his loneliness and heartbreak, today, he would need that missing companionship in order to even recognize his loneliness. The perfect human application aims to answer what makes Turkle's perfect human, the one who says, I share, therefore I am. So, here it is. The perfect human application. To share and compare makes perfection attainable. Endless emails, perpetual photo streams, non-stop news, constant communications. We are always connected, so we are always held accountable. We need tools to help us navigate this information landscape and to better understand our behaviors, habits, and interactions. How else will we know how perfect we are and how perfect we can become? So now you too can quantify your perfection. The Perfect Human application tracks smartphone user data to generate real-time statistical analysis of a user's functioning based on quantity, not quality. And that quantity comes from the 6 categories of perfect functioning. So, first we have popularity. Please like me. We used to develop friendships in the high school cafeteria, waiting in line at the coffee shop, and frequenting our local bar for after-work drinks. Today, we hang out online. The contemporary perfect human uses social media applications to develop meaningful and intimate relationships with people next door or across the world. We have communication skills. Texting is the new hugging. We used to have conversations, make plans, and even say, I love you. Today we text. It is the only perfect way to show you care. We have written skills. Emailing, the modern coffee break. Today, the perfect human receives hundreds of emails a day, don't you? Social life. It's 9 a.m. Do you know where you are supposed to be? Managing a packed schedule is a true sign of perfection. Looks. Looks. It's what's on the outside that counts. But more important than looking good is sharing those good looks with others. And finally, success. Success. Cash is a thing of the past. We've all seen rappers make it rain in the club. But have you seen the investment banker flash his bank statement on his iPhone 5? So, how does it work? Because the modern perfect human does not have time to read, the application offers users a variety of glanceable ways to view their statistics. So, I decided to collect user data from my classmates to see exactly how the application could work. First, I'm going to share with you data from our most perfect human, my classmate Jaron. So based on the framework from the 6 categories, I tallied and scored Jaron's interactions based on quantifiable data within a 24-hour period. For popularity, I tracked and scored the quantity of her interactions on her various social media accounts. Here, I tracked and scored all her SMSs, or messages, from any of her applications on her phone. I turned her email account into emails sent and received. Jaron's phone didn't have her calendar synced, but I scored my classmates based on the number of events they had scheduled on their online calendars.